So today I'm going to do an overview of the beko wer104p64e1w for Siemensguy1400 on YouTube. So you've got your dial, your programs on. Let's turn it on. So you can do cottons, and you can go all the way up to 90 degrees. You can have pre-wash, you can have steam, you can have extra rinse, you can have fast plus twice. It's quite a good machine. In fact, I love it. It's probably the best machine we've had. It's not used for clothes, this one there. It's just for dog stuff. You've got eco program. I don't know if you can. I think you can do an extra rinse. I don't know. No. Can't do any options. You can only do it at 60. You can't have fast plus and synthetics. You can do at 60, I think, with a 1200 spin. You can have pre-wash. You can have steam. You can have extra rinse, or both. And you can have fast plus twice. Daily quick, which is probably the most used program. I use it all the time. So you've got 90 degrees, you can have your fast plus twice. Got your steam and extra rinse. Takes about 2 hours for that. 60 degrees, you can have steam as well, obviously. And your extra rinse. But normally I just use that program as it is. Sometimes I will press extra rinse, depending what's in there. Quick wash I just tend to use for towels, really, when they're needed. You know, if they're not that dirty, I suppose I use the 30 degrees, and I sometimes add steam. But usually I just use 60 or 90. Hand wash, I have used the hand wash program a few times in here. It is quite good. Delicates I've never used. Download program I've got set to outdoor. Spin. Rinse, obviously I use that quite a bit. Dark care never gets used. Cool clean I have used that, and I do like the program. Only does it 800. No, it doesn't. It does a 1400 spin, but you can only do it at 30 degrees. But I do use that. Tend to use the cool clean for doormats because it gives them a really good wash. There's the Bendix just clicked off. Stain Expert I haven't used yet, but I probably will one day. I don't know if you can have any options. You can have pre-wash. Can't have extra rinse, and you can't have steam. You can have fast plus. Anti-algae I haven't used yet. Takes forever. It's probably one of the longest programs on here. You can do it in 90. Just get rid of them. I don't think you can you? No. So yeah, it's a very long program. Never gets used. Duvet. Have I used duvet? Yes, I have, because I've washed a king size duvet in here before. And I have to say it fitted in very well and it washed very well. Can have your options. Weirdly, you can't have pre-wash, and you can't have fast plus, obviously. Shirts, no, I haven't used shirts because I don't really need to use shirts in here. But it's obviously just 800 spin and 60 degrees. You can have pre-wash, you can have steam, you can have extra rinse, and then it goes back to off. The drawer, pretty bog standard. You've got your main wash, softener and pre-wash. Inside, there's the Aquatech. So it's got 3 paddles, and obviously that one's the Aquatech one. Door. And I think this is a heat shield for the steam, because obviously it gets hot. just for you, I will put it on a spin so you can see it going. 1400 go. Obviously the drum light lights up, so you'll see pretty much all the spin. While that does that, I'll take a quick overview of the dryer for you as well. So it's a Tricity Bendix TM220W tumble dryer. Obviously you've got your synthetic side of the dial and your cotton side of the dial. They both get used. You've got your fresh cool and your half heat. Obviously your fluff filter, which is a bit of a pain because you have to remember to empty it before you take the washing out. The door also collects a load of muck. As you can see, needs all hoovered out. But it is a really good dryer, especially for in here. For the amount of towels and things it gets through. There's the thing for it. I forgot to show you the washer one, but I've only had the washer since November. It replaced a hot point. And I have to say, this is much better than the hot point was. Plus it's silent. And obviously I've got my spin dryer there, which I do love. Amazing. So let's just get a spin, I think. Love the lights on it, tells everything. It does have a child lock. Can't do anything with a child lock. A little bit of movement there, but I think that's just because it gets used that much. There's obviously the pump filter down there. Now this is the pump for the Aquatech and the washer drain, so it does both. So it's not the usual filter that you get in a normal beko. It's got like a, well, it's longer, you know. It's got like a filter on it. Love the handle as well. Actually, I need to polish it. It's covered in fingerprints and things. It's got a tiny bit of movement. I don't think it's level properly. There's obviously all the plumbing down the back there for it. This will show you the spin brake it has as well, because obviously it's got a spin brake like normal bekos have. Just rattle a little bit, that's fine. think the light will go off in a minute. But it stays on most of the cycle, which is good. It's speeding up more. So I would imagine you'll have seen the service mode video, well, the test mode video that I did the other day, just to show you how the whole machine operates, show that everything's working properly. Flashing there saying the Bluetooth isn't connected, because obviously it's got the app with it, this washer. You can download the app on your phone. And that's how you download the programs. I must say they could do with more of a choice of download programs. I would like more of a choice. But overall it's a really good machine. I mean, like I say, this one isn't for clothes. It's just for dog stuff, like all them towels in there. And it's speeding up more. Stuff on top probably start rattling, but oh well. It is quite quiet. And it uses obviously a good amount of water. I might one day record a 28-minute wash in it for you. Or even an 18-minute wash, because, you know, it should finish in a minute. I don't usually do requests, so this is like a one-off. Four minutes left. Also, hooverlux, if you're watching as well, this would be good for your beko dryer to match. I mean, it wouldn't match fully, but very nice machine. That's your drum clean, and that's your anti-grease. Let's see the spin brake now. There's the light going off, but the torch is still on the phone, so you'll still be able to see in. There's your spin brake. And obviously the very quiet anti-grease. And no, there isn't any faults with this machine, so I don't know why I keep getting comments saying why is the belt slipped and all that kind of stuff, because there's nothing wrong with it. The one thing that this washer doesn't have is a very loud beep at the end. Which you'll see in a minute. It's a great machine, definitely recommend it. Obviously the door opens wide as well. So I'll just turn it off. And then after the plug, and that'll be that. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. Like I say, I don't normally do requests, but I've done this one for you